So hello again to another video lesson. So I'm Sir Elvin and I'm here to teach you English 9 lessons in English and in Bicol language so that you could understand it more. So our lesson for today would be, the mouthful today would be, judge the validity of the evidence listened to, of the evidence listened to. So for example, we're going to check the validity. So we're going to focus here on the validity part. So ma-focus ito kung gaano ba talaga ang valid na inaapod. Now, what is considered valid? Okay, so let's first start with definition. So, a valid or having a legal efficacy or force, executed with proper legal authority or formalities, well-grounded or justifiable at being once relevant and meaningful. Logically correct. So, buot man sa focus sa second definition, well-grounded at justifiable. Pag sinabi na pong valid, may basihan. Yan naman lang buot sabihin, Ken. May proper way na pagkuha sa information, sa evidence, and well-grounded, justifiable. Next, questions considering and checking the validity of the text. So, the first thing you need to consider is who is the author. What is his or her credential? Is he or she recognized or expert in the field? For example, ang topic ngayon, for example, we are talking about, let's have something relevant. Let's have talking about coronavirus vaccine. Would you listen to someone if the writer or would you take the vaccine if the maker of the vaccine is not a scientist, is not something that have expertise in the making a vaccine? Of course not, right? So kung same with in listening to a text, dapat may basihan. Okay po, may basihan duman si kumbaga, duman talaga siya sa field na to, nakabase. For example, we have here an author. For example, Michael Vesa. About Michael is a data curator under Rappler's technical team. He is also an IT graduate who joined Rappler in 2013 after working for a top IT company. He was part of research team before he took his current role. So, si writer. So, ano mga role niya, Igdi? Ano si mga niya? Credentials. He is working under tech team, IT graduate, tapos nag-work siya sa top IT company. And he is part of research team na. Okay, so next, how did the source get the information? If the data includes reference, look at a few of them. Do they look like reliable source of information? Does it look like the author is citing the source correctly? So, ilingon mo po, source of information sa inhali. Of course, dapat may source firme kung reliable ang source. Bako itong basta-basta lang na picture. Does it look like the author is citing the source correctly? For example, here we have a graph showing the number of coronavirus cases per day. So sa indahali, DOH. So this one is from DOH. So this is one of how you cite information. In a graph, you cite the source. Another question to consider, what if the source you have found does not have any reference? If a source does not include reference, see if you can fact check information. For example, if you are looking at a new article that quotes expert in the field, do a Google search on the expert's name and see what information you can find about him. So, for example, tungkol sa coronavirus, maghanap ka, check mo si pangalan kang author, tapos kung nag-work talaga sa field na to. Kung of course, pwede siyang fake information lang to. Okay po. For example, using article experts in it. So for example, we have here, fact check. COVID. So for example, the work is published on April 26. You can research on DOH website kung nagtatali ba talaga duman si pigbasa mong news. That's one way to fact check. Okay po. So it's just short, the check of validity. And remember to always research first before you believe into something. Thank you for listening.